Welcome to something a little bit different. So the UK general election's coming up. Politics isn't cool. I wanted to do something around it and play this game, Democracy 3. For those that don't know what the game is, it's a simulation game that you change policies and try to become Prime Minister or President or whatever. Actually a lot better than what I'm selling it as. It's a really nice way to sell politics to gamers. Now, I don't want to just play through the game. I'd rather you guys went out and bought the game and played it for yourself. What I want to do is run a mini competition. I'm going to play the game as one of the parties that's running in the general election this year, and I'm going to play using their manifestos as my policies. And I thought, what better way to start off than playing with everyone's favourite pantomime villain, UKIP. I don't see this lasting very long. So this is what we're going with. UK Independence Party set up. Opposition's pretty much every other party. Term length 5 years. Let's go. So here we are. As you can see, there's different elements to the game that you have to monitor. So the GDP is generally out with your control. Health, we can do a lot about that. Education, poverty, crime, unemployment, that's all good, that's all within our control. Just going to explain the game to those that don't know how this game works, or if this is the first time you're seeing it. We can control each of these blue and red and white circles to insert policies, inform different laws. Up in the top left hand corner here, as you can see, we have the amount of points that we can spend on each policy, and each policy costs a different amount of points. And this timer is how long we have until the next general election. So each turn takes about 3 months. It'll take 20 turns before the next election. In the game, we're looking to get elected, but we're playing as UKIP, so I'm not sure if that's the case. So the UKIP plan to scrap inheritance tax, so we can go and cancel that, and we then don't get any of the effects. That cost us quite a lot of points actually, so we've not got that many to spend. We have to do something on immigration. UKIP actually want to reduce foreign aid. They feel that money can be better spent elsewhere, so let's go and reduce this, and this is going to be the last action that we have this turn. We'll go and apply that, and let's click next and see what happens. You can actually see that we're not very popular with the public just now. We need to get to at least 50% at the election in order to become elected, obviously, because there's only us and another party, so that is our target. So after that turn, we're actually doing a lot better with the retired and the wealthy, but the socialists tend not to like us all that much. Their approval rating's going down, which isn't a surprise. Let's stay with the foreign policy, because that's obviously quite a big part of UKIP and the media attention that they've been getting. The UKIP are quite big on their border controls, so let's go ahead and raise this a little bit. The armed guards is maybe just too excessive, although I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, I really wouldn't. Let's just tip it to the top of biometric checks, just about there. We can't actually do much just now, so let's just go ahead and advance to the next turn. And as you can see, our approval rating has went dramatically down. Yeah, we're not very popular. Okay, I think it's time to add a new policy. If we're ever going to survive this at all, we're going to need new policies, because there's not actually that much that we can do just now with changing different variables of other policies. Even though it's quite popular with the voters, we're not going to implement the mansion tax because UKIP are very much against it. That's not going to help us last any longer in this game, I think. Let's go ahead and implement welfare fraud as well. Or the welfare fraud department, god, that would be terrible. We're also getting some security briefing about the Human Rights Society is threatening to have some action against us if we don't improve. You can actually be assassinated in this game. That's one of the end goals. Not really a goal to be assassinated, but it's one of the outcomes. We should maybe implement some citizenship tests. That's one of the ways that UKIP want to stop immigration, and they're quite high on that. Our popularity's went up a little bit. We must be doing something right. I don't know how. We're doing something right. And to be honest, there's not much more that we can do just now, so I'm just going to keep clicking next turn and see how we do at the general election. Wow, we're actually getting better. So we have 31,523 members, and the other party has 15 million. Yeah, this isn't looking good for the UK Independence Party. We're starting to go back up again. That is quite a shame because there's not that much else that we can add just now to the policy, so we're just going to have to go with what we've got. I mean, there are a lot of policies that the UKIP party propose that some are just as ridiculous as the next. I mean, policies such as this one, the nuclear test ban treaty, the UKIP are in support of the nuclear trident that we currently have in the UK, so let's not sign that treaty. And we've plummeted again. We are 2 turns away from the election and we are not doing very well. I don't see us getting any better. The inevitable is going to happen and this will be a very short video. Yeah, so that happened. Here we go, so here's the election results. We didn't get a turnout boost because we didn't have many activists, or any, I believe. Let's start the count. Yeah, so we lost. I think that's a sign, that might be a sign of things to come. Yeah, that was quick. That was Democracy 3 as UKIP. I plan on doing other parties. Please let me know who you would like me to do next in the comments down below. Check out all the other stuff that we've done. And thank you guys for watching to at least this part. Thank you guys for watching and see ya!